Hey, what's going on? It's Muriel from the Sunshine Family, and if you're looking for Costa Rica expat information, you came to the right video, because today I'm gonna touch on 5 crazy facts about living in Costa Rica. Really like crazy facts that no one taught me about, no one shared. I had to discover this myself after I moved here, and I did move here, by the way, in 2018 with my husband and 2 growing up kids. So we're heading towards our 3rd year here, and everything I have shared I make videos about and post them here on my channel, so I hope that you can benefit. So before I'm going to dive in those 5 crazy facts, touching on basically valuable Costa Rica expat information, at least I believe it could be of value to you, so you can prepare a little bit more. I wanted to invite you, consider to subscribe using that little icon here on the screen. If you tap it, you see an option to hit the bell icon, subscribe, and get a notification every time I upload a new video. And that will be always going about Costa Rica living, but also if you're just looking for vacationing in Costa Rica, my videos might help you. So what are 5 crazy weird facts about living in Costa Rica? Well, let me touch on the first one. When I came here, we just brought all 4, just 2 suitcases and a backpack. And I was actually wearing my most favorite boots. I bought them in the United States, in Dallas. They were shiny brown. And this is crazy weird fact number 1, that everything molds away here. This is dust combined with mold, and everything dries up. I forgot about my most favorite boots. I had them in the shed where all my shoes are. I basically don't wear any shoes. I only walk on flip-flops, but these could look really awesome. I have to really take care of them, because otherwise, you know, those boots will just die, right? Now, this is just a fact. So if you are thinking about moving to Costa Rica and you're living in my area and you do not have the air conditioning on all times, and you know, it's always warm where we live. I'm not sure where you're gonna live, but in my area, I live close to Santa Teresa. Everything molds away. I just wear something thin. I wear flip-flops, and all other is not in use. So the mold and the dust will get into all the things you're not using. I am glad that I sold all my favorite leather jackets. I had an emotional connection with them, but they would be super useless here. So consider to leave stuff you're not gonna bring or use anyways. I tried to wear these, and there's a video that I walked with Sam's horse Ricky on these boots. I had blisters on my heels after this, so now I have a pair of sneakers that I use. They're light, I can just easily wash them. I can even do them in the washing machine, but boots like this, I'm not wearing them, and I don't think I'm really gonna wear them really soon. But mold, everything molds away. That is weird fact number 1. Okay, weird fact number 2. Really weird. Perhaps you know this problem from another country. I never experienced it. But when you put your clothes in the laundry basket or something and you don't wash it right away, and there's, for example, a spot of food left over here in your clothes, and you have a lot of ants, specific type of ants, don't ask me which type of ant they are, but they actually eat the food leftovers and eat your clothes with it. Of course, I threw those clothes away, but I was just thinking, what's another weird fact that I was like, what the heck? We found out it were ants. We had those weird holes on weird places on our clothes, right? And then later, Dirk's mom found out they were eating their way in the clothes where there was a specific food leftover spot. So not when it's like a paint spot whatsoever, but like especially, you know, when eating, you have like ketchup here or whatever. They were eating that, and that's where the holes appeared in our clothes. Isn't that crazy? So better you wash your clothes as soon as possible, and don't just leave your clothes in the laundry basket, because they're gonna eat it. It's weird but true. So weird fact number 3, most people have heard about this. is that the electricity is not constant. So if you're using tools, machines, you know, basically we have fridges and all kinds of materials that's on electricity, lights, etc. It's quite normal here in Costa Rica that the electricity constant is not constant. So it goes like this, meaning that you could be working or doing something and machines turn off and on, off and on, off and on. We have, for example, a backup battery for our Wi-Fi because we work online. Oh, basically, if you would love to hear what it is that I do online that enables me to work here and live and have my income running from my own home, from my mango farm, living super remote, then go to the description below, click one of the links to learn more what it is that I do and see if it's a right fit for you. There are multiple options because there are so many people from all walks of life. So I do multiple things online myself, but go check it out for yourself. That is just a side note based on the value that I am sharing here, because that's my mission, to share facts about Costa Rica, and in this case Costa Rica expat information. So I don't know what it is, I fall off my tongue. I think I didn't sleep enough tonight. The dogs, with that full moon, it was full moon last night, the dogs were barking and howling and whew, it was a really, really rough night. We have 4 dogs, as you might know, and they were all like singing together. So anyways, I'm not gonna edit this out because I don't like video editing, but it is really good to know. So this is what we noticed when the electricity turns off and on, we hear beep, 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 because that charger starts working, not working, working, not working. So yeah, that means that if you come from Europe, for example, and you have tools, you decide to bring your tools, like I don't know, drills and stuff, then with the not constant electricity percentage, the tools easily break down, especially because the voltage in Europe is different than in Costa Rica. So it is weird, but you have to take it as a fact. Also, when you have air conditioning and the electra turns off and on and off and on, it can happen in the middle of the night. You go to sleep with air conditioning and you wake up sweating because the electricity went off, so the aircon also turned off, and now you have to turn it on manually. So just know that this is a fact and prepare yourself not to stress out about it, because there's nothing you can do. This is just on whole Costa Rica, period. Accept it, swah. Okay, weird, crazy fact number 4 is that the humidity in the air does weird things with, for example, your house. Let me show you what happens in most houses. Let me walk in and show you my wall. Okay, so I am now in my house, and this is what happens due to the high level of humidity. So I've painted this wall less than 2 years ago, and the paint is falling off. It is unfortunately a fact. So at first I thought I didn't do my paint job well. Actually, then I heard other stories of other expats that it is kind of normal in areas where there's a high humidity that paint falls off the wall, because the walls suck in water and then the paint just let go. So basically, yeah, accept it as a fact. Don't stress out about it. It will make you very unhappy. It's part of Costa Rica living. You have to just redo your paint work probably faster than you expected when you are living in a very humid area. So crazy fact number 5, especially interesting to hear if you're looking for Costa Rica expat information, is that in dry season, when you live in a very remote area like where we live, the peninsula de Nicoya, and you live close to a road that is not with concrete, then you probably see the dust in the air. Perhaps not, but everything that you wear especially when you wear black clothes, it's gonna be super dirty. So yesterday I was driving on the quad with my mom-in-law, and she was wearing black, and then we were at the location where we were heading to, and then I looked at her back and she was white of dust. So the dust is everywhere in dry season in this area. So again, it's not everywhere, but it's a crazy fact to know. I didn't know this about this area because I never visited this area of Santa Teresa at the peninsula in dry season. I was here in August, and it was still raining. It was raining then, and it was dry both, but it was not so dusty as it's right now. So yeah, you have to make a well informed decision, I suppose, about which location you want to live. So be aware of that. Some areas are pretty dusty, and it's going to be everywhere, especially when you don't have a car and you choose to use an ADV like we do, or quad/ADV. You're going to be dusty, and it's going to be everywhere. When I went somewhere and I come home, sometimes I do this and it's completely dusty. So you can prepare, you can prevent living in an area like that. And I think there's never a perfect area to live. I think every area has its pros, has its cons. I just wanted to share these crazy, weird facts that I experience. I think, well, I leave it up to you. Which fact do you find the most weird? Let me know below. Perhaps you have to add a crazy fact. Perhaps you have, because you live here or you've been here for a while. Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your input. So again, if you're curious about what it is that I do online, go down, click the link, read the description, and follow the links that interest you to learn more. And with that being said, I'm looking forward to seeing you in my next video, and first and foremost, meeting you one day in Costa Rica. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family.